Dear learners, welcome to today's session. Today, we'll discuss an important topic, Gagne's 9 events of instruction. Please watch the entire video carefully and take notes on the key points. At the end of the session, you'll find multiple choice questions to help reinforce and assess your understanding of the topic. Let us try to explore Gagne's 9 events of instruction. Robert M. Gagne, a pioneer in instructional design, developed the 9 events of instruction as a structured framework to enhance the learning process. Each event represents a step aligned with the cognitive processes of learning. When integrated with educational technology, these events can make teaching more engaging, interactive, and effective. These events provide a comprehensive framework that supports the use of multimedia, interactivity, and digital tools to enhance engagement, understanding, and retention in both face-to-face and online learning environments. 1. Gain attention, reception. Objective: capture the learner's interest and focus. This is the initial step where the teacher stimulates the learner's curiosity. Techniques: use of a thought-provoking question, anecdote, real-life problem, interesting image, video clip, or demonstration. Purpose: prepares learners for receiving new information by activating attention mechanisms. Example: showing a surprising science experiment to start a lesson on chemical reactions. 2. Inform learners of the objectives, expectancy. Objective: tell learners what they will learn and be able to do. Clearly stating the learning outcomes helps students understand the purpose of the lesson. It aligns their expectations and gives a clear roadmap of the lesson. Example: by the end of this lesson, you will be able to explain the process of photosynthesis. 3. Stimulate recall of prior learning, retrieval. Objective: help learners make connections with what they already know. Encourages retrieval of previously learned knowledge which supports the integration of new information. This can be done through questioning, brainstorming, or review activities. Example: asking students to recall what they learned about plant cells before introducing photosynthesis. 4. Present the content, selective perception. Objective: deliver the learning material in a structured and engaging way. The core instructional content is presented here using appropriate teaching methods. Use multimedia, real-life examples, models, visuals, charts, and storytelling to enhance understanding. Example: a lecture combined with diagrams and animations to explain the photosynthesis process. 5. Provide learning guidance, semantic encoding. Objective: support learning through examples, hints, and strategies. Offer guidance that facilitates understanding, such as cues, metaphors, or analogies. This helps learners organize the new information in meaningful ways. Example: using a metaphor comparing photosynthesis to cooking a meal, where sunlight is the stove and chlorophyll is the chef. 6. Elicit performance, responding. Objective: allow learners to apply what they have learned. Learners practice the new skill or demonstrate their understanding through exercises or activities. This helps reinforce learning and promotes active engagement. Example: students label the parts of a plant involved in photosynthesis or write the chemical equation. 7. Provide feedback, reinforcement. Objective: give immediate and constructive feedback. Feedback helps learners understand what they did correctly or incorrectly and how to improve. It reinforces learning and motivates learners. Example: correcting misconceptions during a classroom discussion or praising a correct answer. 8. Assess performance, retrieval, and reinforcement. Objective: evaluate learner progress toward the objectives. Assessment confirms whether learning outcomes have been achieved. Can be formative, ongoing, or summative, final. Helps both the teacher and learner gauge understanding. Example: a quiz, oral presentation, written assignment, or performance task. 9. Enhance retention and transfer, generalization. Objective: help learners retain the knowledge and apply it in different contexts. Provide real-life applications, problem-solving tasks, or project-based learning. Encourages long-term retention and transfer of learning to new situations. Example: asking students to relate photosynthesis to environmental conservation or plant growth in agriculture. Key benefits of Gagne's model: encourages systematic lesson planning, aligns with cognitive learning processes, helps ensure comprehensive coverage of the learning process. Applicable in face-to-face, online, and blended learning environments. Dear viewers, let's solve some important multiple-choice questions based on the presentation. 1. Informing learners of the objectives serves which purpose? A. Motivating students. B. Clarifying learning goals. C. Encouraging competition. D. Promoting discipline. Answer: B. Clarifying learning goals. 2. Which of the following tools is most appropriate for stimulating recall of prior learning? A. Padlet. B. Quizlet. C. Canva. D. Edmodo. Answer: B. Quizlet. 3. Presenting content clearly aligns with which of Gagne's events? A. Elicit performance. B. Provide feedback. C. Present the content. D. Assess performance. Answer: C. Present the content. 4. What is the role of learning guidance in Gagne's model? A. To test students. B. To provide scaffolding. C. To assign homework. D. To evaluate projects. Answer: B. To provide scaffolding. 5. Which digital tool is suitable for screen-recorded learning guidance? A. Kahoot. B. Zoom. C. Screencast-O-Matic. D. Seesaw. Answer: C. Screencast-O-Matic. 6. Gagne's step elicit performance focuses on A. Content delivery. B. Learner feedback. C. Active practice. D. Research. Answer: C. Active practice. 7. Feedback in Gagne's model is aimed at A. Final grading. B. Curriculum development. C. Reinforcement and correction. D. Class control. Answer: C. Reinforcement and correction. 8. An example of providing instant feedback using technology is A. Google Slides. B. Auto-graded quiz. C. Discussion forums. D. YouTube videos. Answer: B. Auto-graded quiz. 9. Assessing performance helps in A. Teaching new content. B. Identifying student learning outcomes. C. Planning holidays. D. Selecting classroom layout. Answer: B. Identifying student learning outcomes. 10. Which tool is ideal for digital portfolios in the classroom? A. Google Docs. B. Seesaw. C. Google Meet. D. Zoom. Answer B. Seesaw. Thank you, don't miss out. Subscribe now to my YouTube channel, Education and Teacher Education, for insightful content and valuable resources.